Australia planning more international visa bans for different categories. Categories include student visas, work visas, and other categories. This new visa ban will be implemented practically from the November 2024. What are the points in these visa bans? When you are in Australia, in Australian student visa and Australian Department of Home Affairs think anytime that you submitted fake document and you got visa by fake document, your visa will be cancelled by Department of Home Affairs. Once your visa will be cancelled, you have to deport from Australia to your home country instantly. Most important, now re-visa mean you cannot apply once again for Australian visa. So in this new international visa bans, more highlighted point is that most of the people will be on re-visa ban, mean they will not be able to apply Australian visas once again. Similarly, any work permit holders, when they go back to home country, even student visa, and your visa expiry date is less than 28 days, you may not be allowed to go to the Australia, and your visa will also be cancelled. Therefore, when you are leaving Australia and your visa expiry date is within 28 days, my suggestion, don't leave Australia. First of all, you need to extend your visa by Department of Home Affairs. Once your visa will be extended, then you will be able to travel to Australia. These new rules will be effective. I am again telling, these new rules will be effective from November 2024. After November 2024, if you will have less days visa outside Australia, your arrival in Australia will be immensely affected. And if you will do any criminal activity in Australia, once again your visa like that will be cancelled. Cancellation of the Australian visas is a routine one. This is not a new one. But in new international visa bans, which is going to implement from November 2024, telling you again and again because currently these laws are not valid. Most important in these new international bans are that you will not be able to apply Australian visa once again. Mean that visas were cancelling, but people were going to home countries and they were telling genuine reasons to the embassies and they were getting Australian visas once again. But now once your visa will be cancelled due to any reason, you will not be allowed to apply visa in any embassy of the world. Mean that Australia game is over you. Therefore, when you are having visa and you are staying in Australia, more precautionary measurements you have to take. You have to deposit at time of visa original, genuine and verifiable documents. Either you are on tourist visa, you are on work visa, you are on student visa. If you will deposit any forged or fake document, you may get visa. Embassy may not be able to assess because you are very alert and you are very active and you trapped the eyes of embassies and you was passed, you was jumping up and down. I got Australian visa. Earlier, Australia has no right to check your documents once again except embassy. But now currently, when you will be in Australia, your documents will be verifiable at any time. There are other people also, they can complain on your documents that this man is in Australia due to the fake documents. Once your documents are found fake by verification, you will be considered as a criminal person. This is called immigration criminal person. But when you are found immigration criminal person, first penalty from Department of Home Affairs will be your visa will be cancelled. Second one, as I told you, they will deport you from Australia to your home country. Third one, this is the new one ban, which due to which I am recording this clip so that you are able to understand. Australia game will finish mean re-visa of Australia, re-application of the visa will finish in your life. At least your passport, your name, your identity are saved in in Australian embassy's computer, in Australian immigration department, and Department of Home Affairs will never allow you once again to apply for Australian visa. Either you are student visa or work permit visa. Therefore, what are the steps you need to follow so you can prevent yourself from this very dangerous Australian immigration bans implementing from November 2024? Number one, when you are applying for Australian visa, you have to deposit genuine document. Don't scare, visa will be given or not, no problem. Visa will be refused, refusal is not any problem. You just apply once again. You apply 10 times by genuine documents. Nobody at least will give you any penalty, any ban of reapplying. At least you are eligible to apply for Australian student visa, Australian work visa, and Australian tourist visa. Number one. Second one, don't scare of refusal. When refusals will come, I have a lot of examples. The people apply 10 times, 8 times, 3 times, 4 times, and they got Australian visa. Second, when you reach Australia, don't do any criminal activity and don't do any negative activity. Don't do any deteriorated action. If you are student, don't change college. Study in the same college in which you entered. Now Canada, Australia is very intelligent. They knew that you are going to work there and you will change the college, you will change the course, and you will try to pay less fee in other vocational courses. You will not be allowed. Department of Home Affairs will catch you. And once again, your visa will be cancelled. And cancellation of the visa is not much major penalty, because you can come out to home country and you can apply once again and you can go to Australia once again. But in these new international bans, international visa bans of Australian Department of Home Affairs, you will not be able to reapply visa. These are precautionary steps you have to take when during your stay in Australia. Similarly, you on skilled worker visa, follow the rules and regulations of skilled work visa subclass in which you entered Australia. If you will deviate, definitely your work permit, your visa, and your all immigration process will be cancelled, and once again the re-visa will also be cancelled. Be careful, Australia may not be finished in your life. Thank you very much.